The name of the store is actually Simply Charming, Baubles, Bijoux, and Bibelots. And Bijoux is French for jewelry, and Baubles and Bibelots are trinkets and treasures. So I just sort of go off of that it's just a little bit of everything, fun things to find. I originally got started way back in the 80s in San Francisco. I had a store out there, and that was really fun. And then I moved back to Ohio, and I tried a tea room, which was interesting. And then a couple years ago, I opened a store on Lee Road called Simply Charming, and it was exactly the same thing as this. It's just really, really tiny. I really like greeting cards. I like to continue the idea of having greeting cards because I know this generation is all about using their electronics, but my generation, we really like to have a card, and we like to keep it, and it's a nice memento. So we like to have a nice selection. I mean, you can go to Target and get really nice cards. It's easy to do. But I like to carry cards you can't find everywhere. Some of them are kind of rude, but not horribly rude, just a little bit snarky. One of the card lines I carry is Mick Wright. It's actually a man and a woman. And they have this hysterical line of cards, and people actually send in these pictures, and then what they do at the card line is they take the picture and then create a funny thing to go with it. So there's this picture of this woman who just looks absolutely unhappy, and she says, "Why the hell do I even get up in the morning?" So the line is based on these silly little quips that they say in the cards. And I have this line called String Doll Gang, and they're really fun little keychains, and they all have a name, and this one's called Cyclops, and he says, "Cyclops helps you find whatever it is you're looking for," and Humpty Dumpty over here says he falls to pieces so that you can keep it together. So they're all different types. There's animals and Statue of Liberty, there's Vincent van Gogh. They just have this huge line of really fun keychains. If I notice something hasn't sold in about a month, I put it on sale and try and take it from the store. I just like to keep things fresh and new, so every couple weeks I bring new merchandise in, so it's always fresh and exciting. I carry a number of lines of jewelry in the store. Two of my favorites are Grandmother's Buttons and Firefly. Firefly use all Swarovski crystal. They've been awarded many times from the Swarovski company for their great compositions in jewelry, and everything they do is all hand set, so it's pretty amazing. And then there's this other company out of Minnesota called Grandmother's Buttons, and what they do is they take individual pieces, sometimes old buttons, sometimes just old findings, and then they tell you what era the items are from. They can be from as far back as the 1880s. So it's really, they make some really interesting pieces. The good thing is I have things priced from $1 or even 75 cents on up. So this isn't a hoity-toity posh store. It's a fun place. It's come as you are. I don't put on airs. It's just a really fun place to be, and you really can get something and feel good about buying just about anything you get here.